The 90s was a decade of vibrant pop culture, a time when many stars were climbing their way up the Hollywood ladder. But as the years passed, some of these stars faded away. Join Factsverse as we take you on a journey through time, revisiting the lives of famous stars from the 90s who have since disappeared from the limelight. Meg Ryan. This quintessential 90s actress was a name that resonated with romance and comedy in Hollywood. Her filmography from 1989 to 2000 is a testament to her reign during that era. After a series of notable supporting roles in 80s movies like Top Gun, Inner Space, and The Presidio, Ryan's career skyrocketed with her performance in 1989's When Harry Met Sally. This was followed by two more successful romantic comedies, Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail, both of which co-starred Tom Hanks. But the 2000s marked a downturn in her career. The quality of work she was offered declined, and her output slowed down significantly until she gradually faded out of the spotlight. And although she's withdrawn from public attention, her influence on the romantic comedy genre is still considered iconic. Alicia Silverstone. As a 90s icon, Silverstone was a staple in the pop culture diet of 90s kids everywhere. Whether you were a girl who idolized her in Clueless or a boy who knew her as Batgirl in Batman and Robin, Silverstone was a familiar face. But despite continuing to work since her 90s heyday, she hasn't exactly been in the spotlight. She's had a few notable roles, such as in the 2017 movie The Killing of a Sacred Deer, but for most of us, Silverstone hasn't really breached the broader public consciousness for nearly 20 years. The rise of her stardom in the 90s and her current understated presence in Hollywood is a vivid illustration of the fleeting quality of fame. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan, a 1990s icon, was a rising star in Hollywood. Her breakout role in the 1998 Disney remake of The Parent Trap showcased her talent at a young age. Playing the dual role of twin sisters, Lindsay won the hearts of audiences worldwide. The success of the movie led to more starring roles in films like Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen and Herbie Fully Loaded, but her promising career was overshadowed by her personal struggles. Constant brushes with the law and drug addiction problems led her in and out of rehab between 2007 and 2012. These struggles took a toll on her career, and she has since kept a low profile, living in Dubai. Her undeniable talent and potential persist despite her retreat from the public eye. Brandy. During the early 90s, Brandy rose to prominence as a highly skilled and diversified artist, showcasing a wide range of talents. After signing with Atlantic Records in 1993, Brandy released her self-titled debut album, which had 3 top 10 hits on the Billboard 100 in 1994. Her rapid success led to her landing her own sitcom, Moesha, which quickly became UPN's most watched program. Throughout the rest of the 90s, Brandy sustained a fairly successful film career and continued to release new music. But despite her recent appearances on Dancing with the Stars and her Broadway debut in Chicago, nothing has really brought her firmly back into the mainstream public eye. Beverly Mitchell. Beverly Mitchell, best known for her role as Lucy Camden in the popular television series Seventh Heaven, was a familiar face on TV screens in the 90s and early 2000s. The show, which ran for 10 seasons, was a staple in many households, and Mitchell's character was a fan favorite. But after the show ended in 2007, Mitchell chose to focus on her personal life. She got engaged to Michael Cameron and shifted her focus to parenthood. While she did take on minor roles in films and dabbled in country music, her primary focus was her family. In 2017, Mitchell made a small comeback with a leading role in Hollywood Darlings, which ran from 2017 to 2018. She has since focused on blogging on her website, Growing Up Hollywood, and occasionally acting. Andrew Shue. Andrew Shue gained widespread recognition in the 1990s as a notable figure in popular culture, largely due to his role in Melrose Place. The primetime soap opera focused on a group of ridiculously good-looking 20-something residents of the titular apartment complex in West Hollywood. Shue played Billy Campbell for 6.5 seasons, becoming a heartthrob for many viewers. But he's been largely absent from the acting world since his departure from the show. His only major acting credit since then was the 2007 film Gracie. In 2010, Shue married Good Morning America anchor Amy Robach and remains comfortably away from the Hollywood spotlight. Macaulay Culkin. As a name synonymous with the 90s, Culkin was a household name thanks to his starring role in Home Alone, which earned him a Golden Globe Award. His portrayal of Kevin McAllister, a young boy left behind by his family during Christmas, won the hearts of audiences worldwide. However, following the failure of his third film, Richie Rich, in 1 year, the then 14-year-old decided to retire from acting to live a normal life. At 18, he used his newly acquired wealth from his childhood career to establish himself, but making a comeback in Hollywood proved to be more challenging than he anticipated, with all of his comeback films failing to make a mark. Despite this, he seems to enjoy his life away from the spotlight, residing in Paris. Jenna von Oÿ. During the first half of the 90s, Jenna von Oÿ, famously known for her portrayal of Sixth Lemure on Blossom, was a well-recognized figure on television screens. After the show ended, von Oÿ continued to work in the industry, securing roles in TV movies, guest spots in both live-action and animated shows, and reprising her sidekick role to Monique on UPN's Moesha spin-off series The Parkers. But none of these roles had the same impact or recognition as her breakout role on Blossom. In a shift from her acting career, von Oÿ has since focused on writing and motherhood. She runs a blog dedicated to pregnancy and motherhood, providing insights and advice based on her personal experiences. In 2015, she published a book, The Situation Momedy, further cementing her transition from acting to writing. Phoebe Cates. Phoebe Cates, America's sweetheart through the 80s and early 90s, is best remembered for her roles in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Drop Dead Fred, and Gremlins. Her performances in these films left an indelible mark on the era, earning her a place in the hearts of many fans. But her last movie appearance was in 2001, and she's since disappeared from the spotlight. She's been married to actor Kevin Kline since 1989, and they have 2 children. Unlike her prolific husband, Cates has chosen to step away from the camera, focusing on family life. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. In the 1990s, Thomas made a name for himself by starring in the widely watched TV show Home Improvement and providing the voice for Simba in Disney's beloved animated feature The Lion King. His remarkable talent and hard work propelled him to great heights. However, since his 90s teen heartthrob glory days, Thomas has chosen a different path. Throughout the 2000s, he dedicated himself to academics, studying philosophy and history at Harvard and graduating from the Columbia University School of General Studies in 2010. Geena Davis. Geena Davis was an immensely popular icon during the 90s. With her striking looks and undeniable talent, Davis quickly became one of Hollywood's leading ladies. Her roles in films like Thelma and Louise and A League of Their Own showcased her range as an actress and earned her critical acclaim. But the mid to late 90s weren't as kind, with her movies bombing at the box office. One of them, The Long Kiss Goodnight, performed slightly better than her other flopped movies, but it wasn't enough to revive her acting career. Andrea Barber. Andrea Barber is fondly remembered for her portrayal of Kimmy Gibbler on the sitcom Full House. She took a significant break from acting that spanned 2 decades after the series concluded. This period was dedicated to personal growth, family nurturing, and confronting personal challenges, including a strenuous battle with anxiety and depression. Despite the vibrant persona she displayed on screen, her off-screen life was filled with complexities, a narrative she has since shared in her memoir Full Circle. In a turn of events, Barber reprised her role as Kimmy Gibbler in 2016 for the Full House sequel, Fuller House. As a mother of 2, she appears to be managing a harmonious balance between her revived acting career and personal life. Now it's time to hear from you. Which one of these stars was your favorite from the 90s? Let us know in the comments section below.